Hey guys, welcome to my live streaming. Okay, so how are you guys? Today we are going to learn some idiomatic expressions. And yes, let me see who's here, who's joining. Someone's joining here or not? Let me check. Let me check this one. So far, no one's joining. Are you still struggling? All right, so let me. All right, so let me. Okay, so today we are going to learn the idiomatic expressions. So I have some 15 or 20 idiomatic expressions for you guys. So we have number one, it's raining cats and dogs. Okay, so this means it's raining really hard or heavy rain. I think you already know, or some of you already know these idioms. It's raining really hard. It's raining cats and dogs. For example, it's been raining cats and dogs for hours. Like here in Korea, last weekend, last Saturday, Sunday, and until yesterday, it's rained a lot. Usually, summer in Korea, it's rain a lot. So yeah, that is our number one idioms. And the next one we have on the road. Okay, so on the road, that means you are traveling at the moment. Okay, so for example, you are traveling to another country or you're having a vacation. So you can say, I'm on the road right now. Okay, I'm on the road. That means you are traveling at the moment. Okay, so let me see who's watching. Um, yes. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. So far, we only have one viewers. Hello, who are you? Who's there? Please, can you type in? Welcome to my live. And yes, so far we have another idiom. So this means on the rocks. Okay, so when you are on, for example, when you are in the relationship and you are having a problem with your partner, then yes, your relationship with your partners is on the rock. For example, when Jacob and Jane first married, they have a perfect marriage, but after 10 years, their marriage was on the rock. Okay, so that means for the first time, they're really enjoy and happy. They have a perfect marriage, but after 10 years, they're always fighting or having problems in their relationship. So on the rocks, that means you are having problems with your partner, especially when you are in a relationship. And what else? Next one we have I'm broke. Okay, so I think you guys you always hear this expression I'm broke, I'm broke. It doesn't mean that you broke your leg, your arm. That means you're totally poor. Okay, uh, I'm totally broke. I don't have work. I lost my job. I don't have money. Okay, you don't have your house, everything. Okay, you're totally broke. You're completely poor. Okay, for example, after she loses her career, she completely broke. Okay, she completely poor. Um, yes, usually this happens when you lost your job. So when you have a job, so you have to save your money, okay? Because we don't know in the future. Like the situation, um, this pandemic suddenly attacked all over the world, and now you don't have your job. You completely lost your career. So you can say, "Oh, I'm totally broke," right? You can use this expression. Why not? Okay, so next one. What is this? We have money hungry. Okay, so money hungry, that means you will do anything for money. Okay, because you really love money. You want to earn lots of money. Okay, so you are working too much because you are money hungry. Are you money hungry, guys? Who's money hungry? You've been working for our regular work, usually 8 hours a day, but if you work 16 hours in a day, so that is totally insane, right? You are money hungry, you're deadly tired, you're so tired. So for example, Jacob robbed the bank because he was a money hungry. Mhm. Yeah, because he wants a lot of money, so he robbed the bank. And we have next one is cause an arm and a leg. Okay, so that means it's too expensive. Mhm. Buying a car, buying a house, it costs an arm and a leg. You can usually use this expression when you are buying something that is extremely expensive. For example, guys, Pedro wants to study abroad, but he can't afford the tuition fee because it's costs an arm and a leg. Okay, that is totally expensive. Yeah, when you want to study abroad, if you want to study, if you want to study abroad, like you continue your career or you want to speak English fluently, and then you will decide to study in United States or Canada or Australia, that is totally expensive, guys. So yeah, it costs an arm and a leg. So you have to save your money so you can study abroad. Okay. And how about next? Workaholic. Okay, so workaholic, it's related about uh, if you are a money hungry. Because if you are money hungry, then you have to work harder. Okay, to earn a lot of money. They're related. Seems like they have relations. So someone who is obsessed with work or work too much. Workaholic. So are you workaholic, guys? Let me see who's workaholic. For me, I can say that I am not a workaholic person, but I am a studious person. I'm yes, I love studying, but I only work uh, how many hours in a day? Just 4 hours in a day. Because I work as a freelancer, so I can manage my time, so I don't need to push myself to work full time in a day. That is too long for me. Before I worked, what's this? 8 hours in a day, or sometimes 12 hours, because if we have overtime, it's totally tired. And yeah, I changed my job. I work now as an English teacher, and I can manage myself. And yes, I'm not a workaholic anymore. At the same time, I can earn money the same equivalent when I work full-time job. So yeah, it doesn't matter. So workaholic, that means you are obsessed of work and work too much. Okay. So for example, when Peter was younger, he was a workaholic. But now he only works 2 hours each day. Mhm. How about you guys? Are you a workaholic person? How many hours in a day do you work? Let me see in the comments section. Who's here watching me? Can you please say hello? Hello to you guys. Who's dropping by here? Uh-huh. Thank you for watching, guys. Let me know who are you, who's here watching me. Okay, so let's continue. We have 24/7. Okay, so this means 24 24/7 English vibes. Yes, I'm not hello English vibes. Thanks for joining. You are not a workaholic person. Yes, that is totally tired, I'm sure. You're not a workaholic, but I am a chocoholic. Ah, yeah, see, you love chocolate. Yeah, I see, I know. Uh-huh. 24/7 means always as I know. 24/7. Yes, 24/7, like for example in the convenience store, yeah, they're open 24 hours. You get 24 hours in a day and 7 days in a week. Like they just rotation the employee. Okay, they're always open. Like for example, if you have a website and then people can access your website 24/7. Okay, always open anytime, 24/7. Okay, so for example, let me see here. What is this? Yes, she's always stays at home 24/7. Oh, I cannot do that. Okay, I have to go outside sometime. Yeah, of course, always available. Yeah, anytime, 24/7, like convenience store, 7-Eleven. Also here in Korea, we have called CU, that is a convenience store, 24/7. Sleep on it. Okay, so sleep on it. This means, oh, sorry, you have to think about something before making a decision. Okay, so you have to think wisely before you give your decision. Like when you are where you are going to settle down, like you are going to tie a knot. You're going to, what is tie a knot or settle down? Like you're going to get married, right? So you have to think wisely before you will make a decision. Sleep on it. Yes, you have to delay first and you have to think wisely before you will make your decision. Okay? I'm sorry. Okay, guys. So what is this? I'll get back to you tomorrow. I'll get back to you tomorrow. I have to sleep on it. So please give me some time. Okay? I have to sleep on it. Okay, so what is next? We have to give someone the cold shoulder. When you are giving someone the cold shoulder, that means you ignore that person. You ignore that person intentionally because you don't like him, or maybe you feel upset. Yes, to ignore someone intentionally. My husband gives me a cold shoulder because blah blah blah. Okay, you can use that. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, it's rudely ignore something. Yeah, you ignore someone in rude. It's kind of a rude. Yeah, sometimes also there is a purpose. So you give that person a cold shoulder. Maybe he promised and then he or she didn't keep uh, his or her promises. So you gave that person a cold shoulder. You intentionally ignore that person. Okay? So we have to fall to pieces. So to fall to pieces means you are very upset. Okay? So maybe something happened or you cannot accept that you cannot avoid, and suddenly something bad happens, so you fall to pieces. Like you lost your cat, or your cat died, or your dog, I don't know what's happening, so you fall to pieces. You're very upset. Okay, you don't know that idioms. You fall to pieces, that means you're very upset. Okay, for example, you have your pet and you have your fish, and then your fish died, so you feel really sad. Okay, you fell to pieces. How about this one? Yes, I think you already know this one. English vibes. A piece of cake. A piece of cake, that means really easy. Yes, like you are taking your IELTS test or your TOEFL test. You can say, "Oh, that was a piece of cake. That was too easy for me." Like breaking down. Yes, you're breaking down. Okay, you fall to pieces. Okay, so a piece of cake, that means a piece of cake means so basic. Yeah, it's really easy. This exams is kind of a piece of cake for me. Okay, I hope I got my, what's this, my TOEFL test or TOEFL score, a high score. Then yes, you can say, yeah, that was a piece of cake for me. I think I got 9 score. A piece of cake. How about this one? Burst your bubble. Burst your bubble. That means you are burst your bubble. You are really angry. You're super angry, or you're crying, you're kicking because you can't accept something bad, or maybe something, someone's promises, and then suddenly cannot make it. So yeah, you feel disappointed. Okay, you disappoint that person, you burst your bubble. So it happens to me sometimes when I can't keep promise my daughter, when I promise my daughter and then I can't keep it. Sometimes she bursts her bubble, she's crying and kicking. Yes, burst her bubble, disappoint someone. Okay, so beating around the bush, that means you are talking somewhere and then at the end you're just end up here. Okay, so stop beating around the bush. Tell me directly. Okay, say it to the major point. Stop beating around the bush. This is happens if you are hesitating to express your opinions, your ideas. So you're beating around the bush. You cannot say it directly to the person. Yeah, I'll avoid talking too much, and like when you don't cut to the chase. Yes, exactly. So just say it directly. Okay, when you want to say something, then yes, say it directly. Go to the major points. Okay, stop beating around the bush. So what about this one? To go under the knife. Mm-hmm. To go under the knife. I already had this video before, but I just review, guys. Okay, to go under the knife, that means you need to undergo operation. Like for example, you had a blood clot on in your brain or maybe in your heart. So you have to go under the knife. You have to go under operation. Okay. So the doctor told you that you should go under the knife. You should go surgery perform. Okay, to go under the knife, to do surgery perform. Usually here in Korea, there are many cases that, especially if they have cancer, they usually go under the knife, do surgery perform. It's really sad. Yeah, it's really tough because when they go to a surgery perform, and then later by later the patient can stand, and then yeah, they're just day by day killing by the medicine, so they can't recover, and then yeah, they just gone. So sad. So it's better not to go under the knife. I'm scared. I don't want to go under the knife. So stay healthy, always exercise, eat healthy food, all right? So to avoid under the knife. Okay, how about this? To choose someone out. When you choose, when someone choose you out, that means that person yell at you, okay? Maybe you, for example, you are working in that company, and then you did not reach the company standard, or your boss really angry at you, and then yes, your boss chewed you out, okay? Chewed you out, someone, okay? Choose out like from others, yeah, yell at you, angry at you. Usually your boss, especially if your boss is grumpy, then you might experience this situation. I don't want to say something about this one, because before I have very grumpy boss, so I don't like it. So I quit my job. Okay, so what about this one, guys? Be chomping at the bed. Okay, be chomping at the bed. Oh, that means you are really excited. Okay, you can't wait. For example, you are uh, how traveling, or you're planning to go somewhere that you're super excited, you want to go that place, so you're chomping at the bed, you're super excited, okay? Yes, like maybe yeah, boss crouch and shout. Yeah, exactly, English vibes. No, chomping, no, not jumping on the bed. It's chomping at the bed, okay? Chomping at the bed, bit, okay? Chomping, chomping. Be chomping at the bed, okay? Bed, bit, not jumping on the bed. Jumping on the bed. Yeah, chomping. chomping. That means you're really excited. Okay, so for example, you're going to get married. Okay, so you cannot wait your wedding day. You're very excited. Okay, you're chomping at the bed. Super excited. You cannot wait at that time. You want to happen right away. Okay. I can't wait. I'm chomping at the bit. Okay. How about this one? Cry over spilled milk. Cry over. Cry over spilled milk. That means you. What does that mean? Cry over spilled milk. You suddenly. This is similar with you let the cat out of the bag. You reveal the secret. Okay, maybe your friend dating with someone, and then you accidentally tell your other friends, oh, they're dating now. It's okay. You are let the cat out of the bag. Cry over the spilled milk. Okay, so how about this one? To rig someone. Okay, to rig something or to rig someone. That means you are, means to cry over thing is not important because it's really annoying. Yeah, exactly. So how about this one? To rig something, that means you are making something, you try to change the result. For example, in the election, some people are rig the election. They change the result of their votes because they really wanted to win the election. So they change the result. So they rig the election to rig something. Okay. Yeah, that's right. That's right. RIG, not rig, but it's rig. To rig something. That means you are trying to uh, be dishonest. Okay, you're trying to change something, especially the result. Okay, so because you want to get the position, so you're trying to rig the result, rig something. Okay. All right, so how about this one? Lose your temper. Yes, especially if your boss is grumpy, maybe you can't stand it, so you lose your temper. Maybe, yes. Oh, sorry, I can't spell. Never heard of it. This is new for you, English vibes. So to read something, that means you are trying to change the results because you want something happen, but unfortunately you lose it. But yeah, that's why you change it. Out of patience. Hello, Alvina. Hello, Al. Hello, Al. How are you, Al? Yes. Yeah, lose your temper. You out of your patience, especially if your boss is so grumpy, then you lose your temper. You suddenly fight back with your boss. You lose your temper. Great. Yes, how are you, Al? Thanks for joining. Adi and Yan, hello to you. Yes, when like parents get grumpy, they lose temper and take out anger on their kids. Yeah, exactly. Me too sometimes when my daughter, she's so stubborn and always um, whining and crying. So sometimes I lose my temper. Yeah, it happens usually for parents. Yeah, exactly. Especially if you're parents, then you should have enough patience for your kids. It is nice to be here. I'm learning a lot. Yeah, thanks for joining, Adi. Okay, so what about next? That's let. Okay, that's let. That's let. That means super. You have a very great time. You super enjoy. For example, you went to the party last night. Oh, how was the party last night? You can say, oh, that was lit. I was super happy. I was super enjoyable. Okay, lit. Yeah, yes, that's lit. Actually, I dropped the T here. That is let, but native speaker sometimes drop the T. That's let. Okay, that's let. That's let. Yeah. So how's the party last night? Oh, it was lit. Okay, it was super happy. We enjoy a lot. Okay, there are so many people, and then we had party, and yes, that was lit. Okay, so what about next? This one, guys. How about uh-huh, stress out. So this is common expression, guys, right? Stress out, especially if you have a lot of works or you tasks that you have to do it on time, then you're super stressed out. So yes, oh, these days I'm super stressed out. Distress, distress. Uh-huh. How are you today, Al? Are you stressed out with your job? Uh-huh. For me, yeah, it was great. Stress out means having a problems or for example, if you have a lot of uh, exams in a day, in one day you have 5 exams, So you are super stressed out. Okay. Yes, I was awful. What's wrong, Al? Why you're why? Is something wrong happen? Something bad happen? Uh-huh. Stress out is also a song too. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Oh my God, guys. So maybe you can share what do you stress out means you are uneasy. Yeah, you cannot think clearly. Yeah, yeah, exactly. You're stressed out. Sometimes you're not uh what is this? You cannot think clearly, so you're super stressed. Maybe you have so many problems around your in your with your family, with your friends, with your husband or your wife. So yeah, you're super stressed with your children, especially for money. Yeah, it happens a lot. So what else, guys? Can you share any idioms that what idioms that you know that you can share in my live streaming? Okay, so basically, I'm giving you a lot. I think that was 20, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe that was 20 already. So if you can share. Yes, not a cup of my tea. That means not you're not you're not fan of it. Okay, that's not your type. Okay, that's not my cup of tea. For example, would you like going what's this golf? No, 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 it's not my cup of tea. I don't like it. Okay, get under one skin can get out. Oh, it's lost. Wait, I'm gonna check it in my computer. So what was that? Because I just check on my phone and then suddenly gone. So I have to check on my laptop your chat, guys. Alvina said, get under one's skin, can't get one out of one's mind. Oh, thanks for sharing, Al. Uh-huh. Okay, so how about, yeah, right. Okay, so next, how about this one, guys? I don't know if you heard this. Okay, so to fall, to blow it. Have you heard this one? To blow it. To blow it, that means it doesn't mean that you blow something, but means you failed. Yes, exactly. Oh, I blew it. I blew it my TOEFL test. I totally failed. Or for example, you are taking an entrance test to university, and then your mom asks you, "Oh, how was your exam?" "Oh, I'm sorry, mom. Mm-mm. I blew it." Oh, yes, I'm having live. Uh, and 나중에요. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Someone's coming. Oh my goodness. Yes. So yeah, wait, guys. Yeah, to blow it, that means you failed. Yes, you didn't reach the standard, that university, and then yeah, you failed. So you cannot go that university. So you feel sorry about it. To blow it. How about cry wolf? Have you heard this one? Cry wolf? Cry wolf. What do I mean cry wolf, guys? Cry wolf, that means stop lying, okay? Stop telling a lie. Never heard of it. This is your first time to hear this one, okay? Yeah, there are many people that they are just pretending, but they're just lying. Oh, I'm sorry, I cannot go to my work. I have stomach ache, I have headache, I'm sorry. But they're just crying wolf because they're just having a date with their boyfriend or their girlfriend. Okay, they're has just having an excuse. Okay, cry wolf. Okay, so yeah, me too. Didn't hear it before. Cry wolf. Stop lying. That means stop lying. Okay, crying wolf. How about this one, guys? Under the table. Have you heard this before? Under the table. Under the table. That means yes, crying wolf. Like you're crying, like wolf crying when you what's this? Something like you need some help, but unfortunately the wolf will eat you, eats you, so you should be aware of it. Okay, under the table, that means yes, you do it secretly. It's illegal. Like for example, you are working or your boss doing a business like under the table. They are not paying the tax. No, I mean tax. They don't report the tax office because yeah, they're doing it secretly under the table. There are many cases happen this in the Philippines. Under the table. How about you guys? Especially if you really want to rush your papers, you just pay it under the table, then tomorrow release quickly your papers, your documents. But yeah, there are so many cases everywhere, I think, under the table. But here in Korea, I never heard there is under the table. Under the belt means unfairly and under the table secretly. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Bribing person. You pay that person to do it for you in a favor. So yeah, it's under the table. It's really bad. But it happened. Especially if the employer person that they really need money, then yeah, they just do it. How about this one, guys? Buy the book. Mm-hmm. It has such an figurative meaning, though. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's right. English rhymes. To take, no. How about this one? Buy the book. Mm-hmm. If you are doing your work by the book, that means you do it by the rules. Okay, you follow the rules. According to the rules, you work according to the rules. Like for example, if you are working the tax office and then you don't receive any money who offer you as under the table because you work according to the rules. You're not working uh, do something secretly like under the table, accepting money from the people. All right, so how about shady? Shady, guys, shady also means you are telling a lie. Okay, secretly shady, you're doing something behind. Okay, means doggy. Means doggy. Yeah, okay, you're shady, doing something bad behind. Okay, shady. Okay, so what about next? To get a raise. Okay, to get a raise, that means no, sorry, dodgy, dod, dod, dodgy. Yes, unfairly lying. Okay. All right. Yes. Well, what about next? To get a raise. Okay, so if you get a raise, that means yes, like in your job, that means you are promoted to a higher position, or no, I mean to get a raise, that means you got an increase the amount of your salary, especially in your job. So you did a very good you did a good job in your workplace, so your boss impressed your performance, then you get a raise. Or like your boss doesn't want you to leave your job and maybe offering you an increase the amount of your money. Okay, not gonna happen during Corona. Yeah, because nowadays too many people suffering. So yes, not these days, of course. Maybe later on when this pandemic finish. All right, redundancy. Mhm. Re to get a raise. Redundancy. What do you mean by redundancy? Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. To get a raise. How about this one, guys? Wait, let me check. Mm. Underwater. Okay, so have you heard this one? Underwater. Anyway, guys, so this is just a review because I already have this. I made this video before. If you haven't seen, maybe you can check my videos. I have my playlist before. So under the water, see? No, like redundant. It's like when you suck people. What is that? I cannot say. What's that? I have no idea about this one. Okay, see? Now, no like redundancy. Okay, it's like when they suck people unfairly. Uh-huh. Yeah, I see. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so underwater, not it doesn't mean that you're under the sea. That means, yeah, like firing employees. No. Underwater, that means, for example, you are having a business and then your business is underwater. Uh, Too much, it owes a lot of death. No. Yeah, debt. We have to silent B here, right? Yeah, you have to pay those obligations, but your business, yeah, employees all like failing. Yes, exactly. Your business is failing and you cannot earn money from your business and you have to pay a lot of expenses, so your business is underwater. Mm. Yeah, oh, broke. Yes, your business is totally broke. Okay, it's underwater. Underwater. So before you go business, you do business, and make sure that you plan and yeah, just step by step. Do not spend too much money and then suddenly you fail it. So your business owes a lot of money and then you have to pay too much obligations. So you have to pay, you have to buy, no, I mean, you have to sell your house or your other properties to pay those obligations, okay? Because your business is underwater, owes a lot of debt, okay? How about this one, guys? I'm sure you heard this before. Night owl, night owl, night owl. Okay. So if are you a night owl person? English vibes. How about you all? For me, I am. I am a night owl because yes, night out and night owl. No, I mean night owl. Night owl. Yeah. So staying very late at night. So yeah, for me, sometimes I stay at 1 a.m. And then the opposite is early bird. Yeah, I am a night owl. At the same time, I am an early bird. I sometimes go to bed 12 or 1 a.m., around 1 a.m. At the same time, I always get up at 6 a.m. So sometimes I feel really sleepy at the end of the day. I'm so tired. In the reverse. Yeah, exactly. The opposite. Early bird. Are you an early bird? English vibes. Are you an early bird? Let me know. None of them. Too much sleeping sometimes. Yeah, that's great. You know what, guys? I try to sleep early, but I still, when I go to bed early in the evening, where I get up I usually got up at dawn and couldn't sleep back. Oh my God, it's terrible. So I prefer to sleep too late, like 12 or 1 a.m. because I can sleep straight. I get up at 7 or sometimes 6:30 a.m. Yes, I am an early bird, but not always, especially now. I see. I got it. English rhymes. So, yeah, I think, guys, I have another one, guys. So, what about this one? To pick someone's brain. To pick someone's brain. What does it mean? Have you heard this idioms before? To pick someone's brain. Uh, that means you are, you are picking someone's ideas, right? You can't decide. No clue. No clue. Okay, so for example, you are trying to get another's idea, someone's idea, okay? Brains in British. To pick someone's brain. Okay, that means you are trying to getting someone's opinion or trying to get someone's ideas. Oh, what should I do? Okay, what should I do? What should I prepare for my mom's birthday or for my dad's birthday? Okay, you are trying to get your mom's idea. Mom, what should I give to my dad? Okay, you're trying to get your mom's idea. To pick someone's brain means to like act and an apprentice and ask them about their experiences or opinion. Yeah, exactly. You are asking someone's opinion. To ask someone out. Okay, what about that one? To ask someone out. To ask someone out, that means you are asking that person to go on a date. Yeah, exactly. Like your suitor, if you have suitor, trying to ask someone, trying to ask you out. So do you have boyfriend, Al? I'm sorry, this is private questions, right? So you can message me later on. Anyway, how about this one? Bring someone, no, bring somebody up. To a care or something. Exactly, to a cafe or to a restaurant or to go a movie. So usually, oh, can we go to a movie later, or can we have coffee, or mention or raise. So yeah, to ask someone out to go on a date. How about this one? Bring someone up. Yeah, exactly, to raise someone. For example, my mom or my grandmother raised me up. Okay, to raise someone's up, to nurture someone. Okay, to bring somebody up, to encourage. Yeah, also to encourage someone, to bring somebody up. To rose up in the past. Oh yes. For example, maybe your grandparents. Wait, my students send their homework. Okay, how about this one? Get along with someone. To get along with someone means to get along with someone. That means you have a very good relationship with that person. You have a very intimate relationship with that person. To get along, make a friend. Yes, start becoming friends easily. Like you are just new in your job place, and then you get along with your co-workmates. To get along, to have a very good relationship. Oh my God, guys, it's 50 minutes now. So yes, I think we just stop until here. Thank you so much for joining, and we will do more live next time. And thank you so much, guys. Thank you all. Thank you, English Vibes. And I'll see you to my next live. Mhm. Thank you. Yes, I'll see you in the group. Have you do our task? Have you done our task this week? That's quite interesting. That's quite challenging. It is in the afternoon here. Ah, yeah, yeah. Good afternoon to you, English Vibes. Thank you for joining. Yes, bye bye, guys. See you. See you around. See you in the group, Al. Oh no. Otoki, naka. Otoki, konaka.